Oh man.
What the
Okay.
fuck am I looking at, Mia? What?
Hello and welcome to Blades and Banners, a Tales of the Valiant actual. The hell with you, Strimple. A Tales of the Valiant actual play show set in the Everon campaign world. Casey, what happened last time?
We went to go see the prince. He was not convinced that he wanted to ally with us. And we are now investigating really super weird murders as a sign of goodwill towards him. There are 2 locations to investigate, last crime scene and the bodies, and we have split the party to go to those 2 locations. It's going to go great.
This is true. I should also say that in her dry run of the summary, Casey said the murders were awesome.
Super awesome. Super awesome.
Yes, they were super awesome.
It's
murders.
not late at all.
What a compliment to the storytelling.
What a gift.
All right. So the 4 of you are following the mayor, Kaya Ansk, out through the gates of the fortress of Ironcliff and into the town that spreads out to the north along the cliff. This place is very different from Saltspire in that it's all built up on the top of the plateau, although you can tell that there definitely is an element of the town that spills over and is built onto the cliff face, particularly for mining. But here there is a pretty substantial town that looks more like a kind of town you would expect. It's got markets and lots of residential areas and all of the comforts you would expect in your average town. The mayor leads you to a large building that's just outside the walls, which you pretty easily clock as essentially a town hall, essentially. And there she details off a couple of guards to take you over to the 2 places that you are headed. So, if I've got this right, Orin and Eliwise are heading to the murder site, while Finian and Sahina are going to go check out the bodies.
You nailed it.
Correct.
Excellent. So, Finian and Sahina, you are led a fairly short distance over to what looks like some kind of shrine. And as you come in, you can see icons of the sovereign host around, and a cleric walks up, sees the guardsman, sees a couple of strangers, and looks kind of cautiously at the watchman. He says, these newcomers are helping to investigate the recent deaths and would like to examine the bodies. The cleric nods and says, of course, right this way. Would the 2 of you give me perception checks?
Mm-hmm.
I would like to use a luck point
All right.
to add to that.
I would like
No,
to have
you know
a luck
what?
point, but I got a 13.
I'll leave it as is. Never mind. I got a 6.
Okay. And Finian, you had a what?
13.
13. Cool. Y'all are led through a fairly normal shrine with icons of the sovereign host placed around the walls.
Great.
And you can both have a luck point for failing a check.
Yay.
At the far end of the room, the cleric opens a door and leads you down a staircase into a plain, what kind of looks like a stone storage room, and then through another door into a room that is essentially a mortuary, a morgue. There, on a few tables covered by sheets, there are some bodies. The cleric looks over at you once. I assume you have been given some warning as to the condition of the bodies.
We have.
It is not a pleasant sight, so I did not want you unawares. And walks over, leading Finian and Sahina over to the tables, where he begins, one by one, to uncover 6 bodies. In all cases, what you are looking at, with variations due to the different species of the corpse, the bodies look distorted in various ways. The most immediate thing as the blankets are drawn down is that there are crystalline formations, blue crystalline formations, projecting out of the eye sockets of these bodies, as if either the eyes turned to crystal or crystals pressed out through the eyes, neither of which is pleasant. The next very obvious thing is that someone has cut open the chest cavities of these bodies. And then you can also see that, you can probably tell an autopsy has also been done more thoroughly, but the opening of the chest cavity does not look autopsy related, does not look as surgical.
And you had said that the internal organs had also been turned to Jim?
That is what I told you, yeah.
Okay, so am I able to tell from the openings, because you described they're coming out of the eyes,
Mm-hmm.
does it look as though the chest was opened and it was a living chest, or was it opened in the inside? Like, I'm trying to figure out what condition the heart was in when it was taken. Was it a beating living heart or converted?
So for that, give me a medicine check.
Oh, God. Okay, yep, 6.
Okay. You can tell that this person died of stab wounds.
Okay.
So that's what you immediately pick up is as you lean over to look at the body, you can see that there are several disparately placed ragged stab wounds all around the body.
Can I see? Okay, I'm so sorry. What's the name of the gem again? Because all I'm thinking is Haya.
Kyanite.
Kyanite. Knowing what I do about kyanite, it's not inherently magical, right?
No.
Okay.
I would also take from either one of you, either perception or investigation checks. Medicine, perception, investigation are kind of your 3 things that are going to get you stuff here.
Perfect.
Go
ahead.
I would like to. I got a 7, so I would like to use at 2 luck points. I roll a d6.
You had a D6? Mhm.
7 and 6, 13. Well, man, I really want information. So I'm going to use 3 luck points. So I'm going to roll a d8.
Okay.
Okay. How does one do that? I don't have my real dice on me. How do I just roll a d8?
There's a little die icon, a d20 die icon at the bottom of the roll log. You can just click on that, add a d8, and then hit roll. Yep.
Are you serious? I got a 3, so that brings it up to 10.
So out of 10, you do get something here. That was perception, right?
Correct.
Okay. Out of 10 perception, you can tell that looking into the wound, the heart was clearly removed carefully, but the stab wounds are just all over the place and kind of frantic. So whoever did this was very careful and precise in the removal of the heart and not at all in the commission of the murder.
I would like to... all 6 bodies are laid out and now uncovered. I would like to stand as centered as I can, and I would like to roll investigation while cycling through, specifically trying to see if there's anything magical or that stands out to me in the X-ray function of the goggle. Natural 20 for a 28.
Wow. Okay. All right. A 28 investigation. So when you the immediate thing that jumps out when you switch to X-ray vision with your monocle is you can see that the internal organs are not soft tissue anymore. You can see the internal organs are all rigid. You can see in many cases they sort of developed crystalline structures that have sort of pressed out the flesh in unpleasant looking ways. In a few places, they've broken through the skin on some of the bodies. It is very, very disturbing to look at. And you can see that it's all the major organs that have I guess petrified. It's a kind of stone, and all of them the same gemstone, all of them kyanite. The other thing that you just notice as you take a step back and look at all of them together to kind of catch some commonality, the wounds. You do some real CSI stuff here. The angle of the wounds suggests a person of small stature.
Okay.
Nothing inherently magical in the other organs,
or in the stab wounds,
or in the stab wounds. The stab wounds look like they were done with a knife that was probably decently sharp, but I mean, not an assassin's weapon.
Okay.
Like very clearly not a weapon that someone, honestly, maybe not even a weapon knife, like maybe a tool knife or kitchen knife kind of thing. The murder looks, on a natural 20, the murder looks decidedly amateurish.
Are the stab wounds in the same place on all the bodies? Like, does it look as though the attacker makes the first 2 stabs from behind or straight ahead?
So moving around, turning the bodies, you find stab wounds on the back in all cases. The rest of the wounds seem kind of random.
Okay.
There are, again, natural 20. You do the CSI thing. There are defensive wounds on the hands and arms of some of them. A few of them, there's none. One of them, all of the wounds are on the back. It's not someone who was good at this.
And I would like to clarify, when you told Colin that the people died of stab wounds, that was correctly perceived?
Yeah.
Okay, so they definitely died of the stab wounds. Okay.
Yeah.
And
sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I can ask my question after, Eric.
I was making sure I didn't miss it. Were the hearts removed before or after the conversion to cyanide? Was that information that was gathered?
I think we failed.
It's not been gathered.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not what?
That information has not come up yet.
Okay. So then I have two questions. One is there an odor at all? This is just for my...
Yeah, there certainly is, but it's not. But there's no odor that you wouldn't expect. There are probably some odors around dead bodies that you're missing because the priest here has clearly cast a spell that is preserving these bodies and preventing the decomposition you would normally expect to smell here. The spell is gentle repose. Essentially, it is preventing these bodies from rotting. So there's surprisingly little odor, but you're still getting blood and that kind of thing.
Okay.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I was going to use this to ask what we missed as we were walking through the shrine, but I think this is more important. I'd like to use Scrutinous to ask whether the heart was taken pre or post death.
Okay. The heart was removed after death.
Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
How often? That's a once per long rest, or how?
It's when you spend 1 minute or longer examining an object.
Okay, great. That works. So heart was removed after death.
I would like to turn. This is the coroner that's there with us?
It's a cleric.
Okay.
Who's serving that function.
I've no way of explaining this to you, and I mean no disrespect with this action. But, and Finian would walk forward, and any of the bodies that have Jim outside of the chest cavity, trying to not be invasive or overly gross, I'm going to touch a Jim and see if there's an off chance that anything from Eyes of the Maker speaks to me.
Okay. So yeah, you lay your hand on one of these gemstones. You can tell with Eyes of the Maker that this is not a crafted thing, that magic has transmuted the major organs of this body into kyanite.
And I would learn its properties. So this is do I learn anything about the spell that would have caused this? If not, totally fine. I'm just trying my luck here.
No, you do not.
When you had the bodies collected, was there still active bleeding happening at the scenes of any of these bodies? Has blood been an issue?
The guard, there was blood at all the scenes.
I mean, in the bodies proper.
No, none of them were still bleeding when we found them.
Is there any way that we could tell if the gems were growing before they died, or if they just erupted after they died? Were you able to figure that out?
We don't know. By the time anyone found them, they were well and truly dead, and so can't tell you whether the gems were growing while they died. We did plenty of evidence at the crime scenes of magic, but not clear evidence of how it worked.
And you don't know when all of these people died. Were they all in the same... I'm guessing they probably didn't all die at the same time. Were they all decomposed the same? That's the right word, right? Decomposed?
There's some decomposition in the skin and things, but with the organs turned to gemstones, it's very hard to say how long they've been dead.
Okay, let's just say with the skin then. Did it all look like it was the same?
No, not all at once.
Okay.
Is there a collection of any evidence taken from the scenes that's here before we leave?
With the investigation ongoing, we've tried to maintain the scenes. Speaking of, Orin and Ellywise.
Yes.
You are led to the most recent crime scene. This is a shop. The shop is that of a carpenter, and in the back room, in the storage room of the shop, you're led through a door. In the back room of the shop, you see a lot of things knocked over, a pretty substantial dark blood stain on the wood floor, and a little sort of flag set essentially where the body was found. Y'all are welcome to make investigation or perception checks to start with.
I rolled an 18 perception check.
Okay. Ellywise, as you start to look around, you can see that around the area of the blood stain, there is quite faint, as if someone didn't do a very good job of cleaning it up. There's a smudge of chalk on the floor.
if I want to know more, can I roll investigation? Like,
Sure.
Is it in a particular shape or?
Sure, you can roll investigation.
Not a natural, but 20.
Nice.
The shape of this faint chalk mark suggests that it's part of a circle that was drawn. And once you're on that trail, sort of looking about, you can see that there is over on one side of what would have been the circle, that is kind of a bit under a table that was standing nearby. There's a little bit more preserved piece, as if whoever did this and tried to clean it up just missed this spot. This mark has some symbols in it that look like lettering, or runes, perhaps. They are in a language that you recognize as Infernal.
Nice.
Excellent. I just took that.
Nice.
I also read Infernal. Should we just talk Infernal the rest of this investigation again?
All the tools just start to float.
Svoboda finally leaves. That's what does it.
No.
One veto.
If I recognize it as infernal, can I tell what any of the words runes are?
In fact, you can. You can just read it because you
Awesome.
speak Infernal. Because you speak
My
Infernal,
name is Jim Jones, and a human in this town. And
Have some Kool-Aid.
it says, "Cage the soul."
Don't love that.
It's a great metal album name.
I love their song "Ain't No Rest for the Wicked." Hey, thank you.
Oh, yeah.
While Ellywise is looking at the side of the body and the chalk and everything, Orin would be looking around the things that have been knocked over, looking for like forced entry or like more clues about like the struggle that led to the murder. So perception 15.
Sure. Looking about, you find evidence of a window lock that is now broken. And you can see some scuffs on the windowsill of someone crawling in. And on a 15, I would say you probably see because this is a carpenter's workshop, there's a pretty constant fine layer of sawdust that just covers the floor in here. And you can see the marks of someone who looks like they were crouching under the workbench for a while.
Okay. Anything notable about the footprints left behind?
They're small.
Dwarf small? Halfling small? No?
Yeah.
What are we... Because halfling's got
Give-
big old chonky feet, but yeah.
Give me an investigation or nature check
Oh.
with advantage.
Okay. I will take investigation. just see if I get a natural 20. 23.
Very
23.
close.
These are definitely smaller than dwarf feet.
Okay.
They seem much closer to Ellie-wise than to a dwarf.
Ellie-wise is the killer. Orin looks over his shoulder.
There's an owl feather on the workbench, and she reads Infernal.
Dun, dun,
Sudden
It's all lining up. Okay. And so, given that there's sawdust on the ground, do I then see like another pair of feet walking in, and then the struggle? Like, do I?
Yeah,
see...
there's kind of just a chaotic scraping and things like that around. There's not like the place gets swept, so but there's enough sawdust sort of under the tables and things like that you get better prints there. But you can kind of see evidence of scraping and struggling, and a couple things being knocked over. The struggle clearly ends where the body is or was.
Okay. And then, once again, insofar as I can see this kind of stuff, with the drawing of the circle and the chalk, do I see any like a circle of feet walking around the body, I guess, for lack of a way to put it?
You do not. It looks like in the attempt to clear up the circle, any footprints like that would have been knocked up.
Gotcha. Okay. Orin walks over, does the cop show thing where he walks up with his notes behind Ellie-wise, like, so looks like broken in through a window, hid under the work desk until he jumped the guy as he walked into the workshop. What do you got, Togglebraid?
Cage the soul.
What?
Yeah, that's what that says.
No context.
More context
Right.
would be great.
Oh.
No.
Next to the pool of blood, there is a circle written in chalk with the infernal wording, cage the soul.
Oh. I see that now, yes.
Windowsill. Can I, since we see the entrance and I want to track. Can I see where they exited? Can I try?
You can try. This would be a survival check.
Would it? I was hoping for a nature check, but okay.
Maybe you should just look at it for a minute or so.
Maybe I should just look at it for a minute. 13.
With a 13, you can tell that this person left by the back door that you have come into, but are not able to track them beyond the alley right out back.
Can I go into the alley to look for more clues then? If I know they went that direction, can I
Sure.
investigate more out there?
Yeah.
Investigate or perception?
Either one of those is fine. Two different things.
19 perception.
Nice.
19 perception. You can tell you can see where the window latch is broken and somebody climbed it. You can tell that it was a struggle. There's a lot of scuff marks against the outside wall. Not again for you. You just feel like someone who was a professional murderer would know how to pick a lock.
Would be better at this.
And would be able to relatively easily climb into a not very high up window. So this looks like someone who's doesn't know how to pick a lock and probably wasn't in very good shape for grabbing a window and pulling themselves, and can't do pull-ups. So
I am not the killer.
I was about to say, ain't no
Me
shame
either,
in
man.
that, Philip.
Yep. Feeling quite called out.
If any of you were hoping to be a professional assassin in a medieval fantasy town, you're going to need to be able to pull yourself up through a window without making a big mess.
Oh,
Dang.
darn.
Cross
Good to
that off
know.
the dream list.
Orin would follow Ellywise out to the alleyway and make the investigation check to see if there's anything in that avenue to be
Sure.
ascertained. 10.
You see what Ellywise points out to you, and
You see those scuff
probably
marks, right?
You probably agree
I did see
with her
those scuff
assessment.
I did see those scuff marks earlier. Yes.
Not a professional.
Not at least in this. It looks like they are quite good at arcane circles, perhaps.
The death part. Oh, yeah.
Which we can't all be good at everything. We have to specialize. So, to what end cage the soul?
Can I roll Arcana check to see what I know about this circle and caging a soul?
Sure.
$17.
So with 17, you know, the the rituals related to caging souls is a pretty esoteric field of knowledge. With a 17, you would know that Infernal is a language spoken by many different kinds of fiends, and at least the traditional understanding of most people is that fiends are generally interested in acquiring and possibly eating people's souls.
Not all. It's why I learned Infernal. I'm going to help him. I, the player, don't know much about fiends as presented in D&D. Are any of them teeny tiny small?
Sure. Yeah. There are
Okay.
small varieties of fiends.
They come in a variety of shapes and sizes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There are fiends as small as Sam. And sometimes very small fiends will be bound by wizards and sorcerers as familiars in the same way that Sam is to you.
So,
Sam does not eat souls, though, as far as I know.
Nope.
unless he gets a hold of a pair of shoes, then they would burn out.
God.
Sam is, I mean, this is not evident to Orin, but it's very evident to others. Sam is staring really hard into the carpenter's wood shop.
So I think it's entirely possible that we have a situation where either we have a tiny demon or a gnome and or halfling who is bound to a fiendish entity or uses fiendish power in a similar way that I've got my whole deal. And so, which I would be inclined to think that would be more likely that we have somebody using infernal magic to some end. The stealing the hearts is concerning. Philip.
It is very interesting.
Eric.
I imagine. Let me put on my Southern lawyer jacket real quick. Now, would it be fair to say,
Suspenders.
sir?
There it is.
Would it be fair to say that if somebody were to perform surgery to remove a heart before turning the internal organs into crystalline material, that there would be a different amount of blood than if somebody stabbed somebody and then turned? What amount of blood are we looking at here? Was there surgery performed in this carpenter shop, or was the body turned into crystal and then the heart removed?
No, there's not like there's definitely a good sized blood stain on the floor, but it's not like somebody was not exsanguinated in this room.
Okay. So they turn the insides of the body into crystal, and then they remove the cyanite heart and take that with them. It would seem.
It would seem that way. Is that where the soul is?
That is a very big question that I think a lot of people tried to figure out.
Eat gem hearts?
Some
Surely
things
a
might.
few do. Yeah.
Or
It has to matter that it's the heart, but isn't it all kyanite?
Yes, it might matter that it's the heart. There might be some residual frequency. I don't know all the arcane stuff. Finian did say that cyanite is a good conductor of arcane energy. Not as good as a dragon shard. But if different parts of a person turned into cyanite would be a better conductor, I would be willing to bet money the heart would be an excellent piece of a person to conduct magic through.
I mean, in general, the heart seems like an excellent piece of a person. It's an important part.
Yes, I agree. So, I think probably, and let me know if you are thinking something different, I think it would be smart to look at that register that the mayor mentioned they have of new arrivals into the town, and hope that they also log the species of the person coming into the town, so that we can narrow our list down to any gnomes or halflings that have arrived recently. And then we can start.
It would be super helpful if they noted whether or not they were tied to an infernal as well.
That would also, yes, that would be if they had criminal records on hand or infernal pacts. That both those things would be increasingly helpful.
It's an item on the customs sheet.
Yeah.
Are you bringing any infernal pacts onto the island?
Tell you what, if these murders happened in Zalargo, we could get all that information and more. Like,
It's true.
Anything else worth looking around? And Orin looks at the person that brought us here. Were you part of the team that discovered the body initially at the scene?
We've all been. I wasn't here at the initial discovery of this one. I have been at one of the others, and we've all been rotating in the investigative portion of this.
How are they being found?
Generally, when folk have been not showing up for work or just missing for long enough that someone brings them to our attention. Occasionally, we've had someone accidentally, a customer came into this carpenter's shop and was looking for him and found him that way. But
Unexpected.
in general, it's been because someone has come looking for them because they've been gone longer than one would expect.
Do y'all know where he was, like, the evening before?
Far as we could trace, he just went home the night before, but we don't have any kind of other than going around places that he lived and asking people where did he usually go, and then asking those people, that's our best way of tracking. We don't have any kind of surveillance or anything like that. Yeah.
That's fair.
We've been obviously a lot of our investigation is focused on the gemstones. We've been waiting on the Alchemist Guild master to make time for. It's a thing with the mayor. To make time for this. And just.
Who's the Alchemist Guild Master?
The Alchemist Guildmaster, Timber the Green.
What?
Why would he make? Go ahead.
What is Timber the Green? Is he orc, gnome, halfling, human?
Timbor's a human.
Was?
He's a human. Timbor's a human.
Okay. Sorry, go ahead, otherwise.
Why wouldn't he make time for this? Like, people are showing up as gemstones, and he's uninterested?
You didn't hear it from me. He and the mayor.
Of course not.
He has a dislike of Mayor Ansk, and often displays it by making her wait. It's not
Why
usually in
might
matters of this
he-
importance.
Why does he supposedly not like her?
She ordered a shipment of there was a problem a year ago, and she didn't want to go through the rigmarole with him, and so she had a shipment of potions brought in to help deal with a disease that was troubling the town, rather than waiting on him to brew up the potions. And he felt insulted and undermined by this.
Okay, well,
He did his job in the first place, am I right?
No.
well, perhaps we can apply some pressure to get him moving.
He eventually gets around to whatever she needs. He just takes
The prince has tasked us with this, so
takes a
that
pleasure in making
gets
her
him
wait.
moving quicker if the prince is paying attention. All right. Good.
He might take
true.
an appointment from someone not
Any
obviously the mayor.
any prevailing theories amongst the people of your rank as to what's going on? Off the record.
I
Just
would think so,
curious your
but
thoughts.
I don't know. It's worth trying. Well,
Yeah, that would be creepy.
you know, maybe it's someone who's gonna make weird pieces of artwork out of the hearts or something creepy like that. There's
Ah,
a lot of the people here aren't huge fans of the 12 dragon marked houses, and so there are a lot of theories about some way in which this is an important reagent in something that House Kenneth wants to do, and
Have you had many like
I didn't know about
fiendish
the fiendish
related
angle
crimes
until
in the city?
you all brought it up. I'm sure that'll spark a whole new branch of theory.
And hopefully last. There's a dog in the alleyway.
Maybe it knows something.
This would be our
I'll go
first.
get it.
Certainly. Yeah.
Excuse me. Ooh, almost always, but I don't know what.
No, I think that's
So
all.
meta.
Thank you for your time. Unless you had anything else otherwise.
Not that I can think of. But I might
Did you
leave.
need anything else? Take you back to your companions
Ooh,
if you.
I know. Where has the best soup?
All right.
Ooh, thank you for the clarification. Stew,
he
please.
leads you back
Oh, really?
towards town hall. Oh. Ooh. Soup or stew?
Our suspect is a halfling.
Okay.
Right.
There's a halfling
Oh
here.
my god.
Named what? How do you think it makes it such a good stew?
Soylent Green is
Sorry.
hearts.
people.
Okay. Boy, I just lost it. There we go. There's a tavern in town. The Dancing Hound. It's run by an halfling out of the
Thank
Talinta
you.
Plains. Bit of a colorful,
Ooh,
a bit of a
that's how
colorful
you know it's a good
character.
stew.
Calls
Yes.
himself Gon.
Now you also
And,
mentioned
he
excellent
makes a-
soup. Where could we find that? Because I am more of a soup man.
Absolutely outstanding stew.
That makes sense.
I'm pretty sure that the cauldron's never actually been emptied.
Midnight Eastern for the questions that are surely going to come up.
It is so late. This is the turns it takes.
Eric knows this is not the.
This is
is
so
not
many
my-
revenges at once for
Yeah.
Eric every
Yep.
time he does this.
Right, there's
You
a,
don't have menus for all of the establishments in your town ready for this?
I do not. Yeah, there's a place that just recently opened. I think it's a bit kitschy. But they do make a real excellent various seafood based soups.
Ooh.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
It's called the Brinier Lantern, run by a woman who just moved here. just a few months ago from Adderport.
Interesting.
Moved here from where? Sorry.
Adderport,
Okay.
which is in Kabara.
Yes. I wonder if she brought
To
her
the,
outstanding
the
waiter
southwest.
harpoon with her.
Oh, you know her.
What's her name?
Her name's Verona.
Oh yes, the matronly halfling with a silver streak auburn hair and chocolate. on the left.
You spend time in Adderport?
I've been through that.
Yeah. She's relatively new in town, but makes a good fish soup.
Does it have a punny
New,
name?
you say?
Like I said,
Right.
it's a bit kitschy.
Yes. I'll go check it up while I'm in town.
Everything's kind of got a pun to it. Myself, I just prefer when the menu just says what the thing is.
Simple man. That's fine. Admirable. I am mad about how many soups are on the menu for the briny lantern that I am looking at right now that I built. There is a chowder, a bisque.
I remember, yeah.
A hot pot. Yeah.
I've been there.
Anyway. Yeah.
5 years, wait, no, not 5 years ago, like 15 years ago.
I love that this is the briny-er version.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I was about to call it the new briny lantern, and then I thought brinier was better.
Mhm.
Anyway. And with that, he leads you back to City Hall,
All right.
where you are reunited with your friends.
And it feels so good.
Yes.
Hello.
Hi.
Greetings.
I exchange the information that I found with you.
As do
Oh,
we.
yeah, go. Yep. But Sahina is very excited because she has an idea, listening especially to both situations. She says, "What if so it seems like the person or people who did this were not professionals, right? And
Yes.
what if they were only trying to make the heart, but because they weren't professionals, that's the reason all the other organs were turned into gemstones too?"
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah,
See that?
maybe.
Waggle, waggle.
What if they
waggle.
weren't even trying to make them
Good job.
gems?
Oh,
That'd be crazy. What were they trying to do then?
I mean, if they're not good at killing, maybe they're not good at magic.
Fair enough.
Be crazy.
Based on what Eliwise found with the ritual circle drawn, I'm inclined to come to the conclusion that they are skilled in the arcane. They're not skilled in assassination. And so they need the bodies to do their dark magic work. And so they're doing their best with what they've got. I'm fairly certain it's either a halfling or a gnome, though, that we're looking for. Or someone with
I was with y'all the
in-
whole time.
Yes. I did have my suspicions at one point. She does speak Infernal.
really?
Oh.
I
I
do
do.
too, but people
No,
expect that
not
from
about
me.
the infernal part, the suspicion part.
No, it was just a joke.
Oh. Okay. Didn't waggle your head, so I didn't get it. Okay, anyway. Sorry,
I
keep
forgot
going.
that was a thing I had to do. So,
Yeah.
We got a couple of leads. I feel like he gestures to Eliwise. The Alchemist Guild is apparently dragging their feet on the investigation and helping out.
Suspicious.
Could at least have some information or possibly be covering, but he's also just a petty jerk that has beef with the mayor. And then also going to the registrar, seeing who is new in town, and hoping that they also record what type of creature each person is, and so that we can narrow the list down to all of the halflings and gnomes that have come to town recently. Would be kind of my thoughts on how to move forward. But I'm open to other possibilities. Also, we found some good spots for stews and soups.
Oh, that's why I got hungry earlier. Okay.
It sounded so good.
It sure felt like it was good.
What
Shoot,
what threads do you all have? Oh, yes, or feel free to ask questions.
Well, now Sohina gets a little distracted and is rummaging around in her bag looking for thread. I have a. That. Oh,
What
okay.
metaphorical threads do you have to pull on? Not a joke, just a turn of phrase. What leads have you all uncovered? Looking at the bodies.
We shared as well.
Yeah. I'm just curious. How do we know it are halflings and gnomes the only options?
There were footprints at the scene that were very tiny, smaller than a dwarf's. So not dwarf feet. So that would leave. I mean, possibly kobolds typically don't wear shoes, so I guess a goblin could have done it. So yeah, we're looking for someone with tiny feet. So I suppose a goblin.
Okay.
Or a tiny demon. But once again, would they wear shoes?
We also
We'd have to
noted
ask.
that the stab wounds were from a shorter than average height from the attacker.
So it's not a human with very small feet. That's good.
Right.
So, just look for smaller individuals that have come into town and go to the Alchemist Guild.
Good plan.
Do we want to
Alright.
split up again, or do we want to stick together this time?
I feel as though
Notably, at the moment, it is the sun is going down, and so it will probably not be possible to get appointments for either of those things until tomorrow.
Shall we go get some stew?
Yes.
Dancing Hound.
I would like some soup, but I will stick with you all and go to the Dancing Hound instead of the Brinier Lantern.
Well, we could go to both.
You want to do a soup crawl?
Pub crawl for soups.
As a man now in my 40s, that sounds like one hell of a weekend.
Soup flights.
Yeah.
Oh.
they just-
I would do
those
that.
Little,
That would
those little
slap.
like shooter spoons that you could just like.
Uh-huh.
yeah.
You're
I
like-
do
sounds like
go
that,
to a yearly
that-
soup crawl, actually.
Do you
That's
really?
actually true. We have one here in town. Yeah.
Oh,
Yes, we do.
You've told us
There's
about
a-
that. Yeah.
There's a
It's
charity
so
event here in
good.
town that's essentially just a soup crawl.
I want to go to there.
You do.
Well,
it's great.
In the fall,
April, but close.
April, yeah,
Just right there.
opposite of the fall. You know,
It also has nice weather.
yeah. So you all head into town, and find your way to following directions you were given by the helpful watchman, to the Dancing Hound. There is on the sign hanging out front of the door, a red painted dog on a wooden sign that's standing up on its hind legs with its head in the air and its mouth open like it's howling. Yeah.
You're welcome.
You can hear a noise of a busy tavern as you step in out of the weather and find yourselves a seat. You are served quite quickly. A dwarf comes up to the table. Welcome to the Dancing Hound. What can I bring you?
We have heard good things about your stews.
Yeah, we've got a very good stew.
Round of
please.
stews.
Is that what you like? The stew?
For the
Yes.
table.
And what do you have to drink? Ale?
Oh, yeah, we've got ale.
Uh-oh.
I'll have an ale.
Ales, beers, mead, wine.
Ooh, I'll have a
Like
mead,
A
actually.
mead for me, please.
Right.
Can you...
Ale to go with my stew, please. Sahina?
Oh, I was just wondering if you could put them all together. I had this drink once that was all of the drinks together. Do you remember that, Ellie Wise, when we were at... Look,
All of them.
you're...
I mean,
Yes.
listen. I'll make anything you're going to pay for. But,
Okay, that please.
okay. Yeah. And so he disappears for a moment. Over in the corner, there's a bard singing. This is a little bit more of a rundown kind of vibe. This has got definitely dive bar vibe. And so there's no stage or anything, but there's a stool in the corner, and there's a kind of young looking halfling with curly hair under kind of a tweed cap, with a lute across that he's currently playing, and singing in kind of a more of like a, it's almost sort of like just a chant singing, just using the lute to provide rhythm rather than really. He doesn't have a super melodic voice. It's just sort of a chant singing as he goes along. Every now and again, he'll come to a chorus, and people in the bar will join in to the folk songs. Essentially, is what he's singing.
Now,
It
he
is
singing
only a
in
minute.
Infernal.
He is not singing in
Okay.
Infernal.
I'll
He's
cross it
singing
off the
in
list.
the common tongue. You, after a moment, or after a little bit, your waiter returns. He slides 4 bowls of stew onto the table, and then sets your drinks out. The last drink is set before Sahina. It's in a large, sort of a tall mug. All right, this is a little bit of everything we have on tap.
Oh, this looks amazing.
Whoa.
Smells fantastic. Thank you so much.
That can't be true.
I'm next to you. I disagree.
If you say so.
Really?
Is that palatable, Sahina? I guess you haven't
luck with
tried it yet. Thank you.
If you need anything else, no.
Do you have bread?
Sure. Yeah, I can bring you some
I'd love
bread.
some bread. Thank you.
And he disappears again. Comes back a minute later with a loaf and sets it on the table.
Thank you.
All right.
Do you know any small folk with infernal packs?
Small folk with infernal pacts.
Yes.
Maybe he'll say yes.
I mean, people who work in local taverns know lots of people.
That's true.
I mean, we had a bard come through last week who claimed he won his instrument in a contest with Dell.
No.
They always
Yes.
No.
That's exactly what we're looking for.
I hate that it is.
Don't think he's still in town, but it might be.
I mean, a week ago, that's exactly when the murder started. Come on. That's perfect.
Mm-hmm. Have you
Do you
noticed
remember his
anyone-
name?
Oh, yeah. His name was Jan. He was a dwarf like myself. Bit of an
Oh.
older gentleman.
Oh.
Real nice fiddle, though.
Excellent. Good.
Sorry, we
for
missed him.
Yeah, I would have liked to hear that.
Maybe we'll catch him in the next time he comes through. Thank you.
You know,
Oh, sorry.
now it's Roderick, but he doesn't, to my knowledge, have any kind of connection to anything infernal.
Oh. Okay.
A lot of people say he got lost in the Feywild once, but
Interesting.
That's exciting.
that's probably not what you're looking for.
No, different path.
Not exactly. Although I would love to hear that story.
So would I.
Surely he sings
Well-
it in his songs. Maybe I should be paying attention.
Possibly. Not one for, you know, it's not my style of music.
What is your style?
Folk
of
around here
music?
seem to like him. Big fan of mining shanties.
Nice. Yes. Yes. Love that.
Yeah.
Great.
Anyway,
I'm
enjoy
sure
your
you
food
have other people to attend to. Thank you.
Thank you.
and your drinks. And
Yeah, I
he
will
steps
enjoy
away
mine.
from the bar.
Okay, are you really going to drink that?
She has already almost finished it and
So let's
wipes
make
her.
a Constitution saving throw.
You got it.
But why? And why would you chug it?
She does not sip. Constitution saving throw. Oh no, that's
Yep.
+0.
Who's puking?
Okay.
Back up.
I regret saying I was at next to her.
Okay, 1 luck point. Can I roll 1 luck die?
Now
You
is
can
when you don't
absolutely
let the
roll
dice
one.
tell a story.
Oh, okay. Well, hold on. Now you've made me. Well, because I was so confident about it. Yes, I'm rolling the stinking die. 1d4. It's not going to make a difference.
Yep. The dice are on our side.
On your side.
Maybe
That's
Sahina will learn a lesson
8,
from
folks.
this.
Maybe Finian will as well.
You
He is pulling up a
Are-
list of consequences.
are currently poisoned.
Oh my god.
I feel like
I have
Philip
added
is
that
telling me
condition
to
to your
stop doing
character.
this.
I feel like you're an organic being, and you just drank a one of everything at a bar
You are
that includes liquor. Like
you made a 7-Eleven
wine.
suicide out of the bar.
There's wine and beer and whiskey and vodka and mead. Like the alcohol content of this drink, apart from the taste, the alcohol content of this drink, and it's not a shot because he had
Yeah.
to mix everything in, so it's
Yeah.
like a stein with like 25% alcohol content.
When I was a bartender, we used to sell the bar mat shot at closing time for $5, and this is the exact consequence that happened in our parking lot after close. So yeah, this is fully on brand.
So,
All right, so-
yeah.
So I have a couple of questions.
Huh?
What does the poison condition like mean
You have-
exactly?
You have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
All right, and how long does that last?
That lasts until you take a long rest.
Okay, on attack and
Or-
ability.
Yeah. Or someone uses magic to sober you or something like that.
All
Nope.
right, so
You won't learn a
Having-
lesson.
established. All right, so I would like to just player
Pennywise,
question.
essentially-
Essentially,
it.
you're so drunk is what this is. Like you're so drunk.
Okay,
That's what has just happened. You are so drunk.
before we go on, was the fact that the halfling was from the Talenta Plains, was that shared? Was that important? The person who made the stew?
It was shared. Oh, it wasn't shared by the person who made the stew. Or I'm sorry, it wasn't shared by your waiter. I leave it to Eliwise and Orin whether they shared that Gone was from the Talenta Plains.
Honestly, Orin wouldn't have thought that it was worth mentioning.
Okay.
So, I mean, Eliwise might have, but don't you all have like shared hive mind now, or?
Yeah. Sahina knows. Also, I feel awful.
Yeah.
So right. So Orin
You're
has
drinking for
asked.
two now, Sahina.
Orin has asked, and Sahina, wiping her mouth, says, "Oh, that."
Remember, you can, as a reaction, have Eliwise make the save.
Oh no, I don't think we would be at that point yet.
No, that's a feature of your twinned fate. Like that's the good feature of your bond is when one of you fails, it is possible for the other to take a reaction to attempt the save, and then then it's all or nothing, either neither of you or both of you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
I don't. So so this drink wasn't like the other drink, and anyways, I'm sorry. It tasted really good, but
That can't be true. You have to be lying right now.
Believe you.
no.
Okay.
I don't think.
A 13 Constitution saving throw.
Cool. Eliwise is also poisoned.
Oh
no! Eric just had to go out to eat in this campaign tonight.
Oh my god. Otherwise, how are you feeling?
I'm not saying that Colin and I have ever been in this situation before, of having two drunk women at a table that we now have to take care of. But we've done it again, bud.
Why are we the most well-equipped for this moment?
Oh,
And it's at this moment that the window breaks in. And I'm going to require you all to roll initiative.
You're kidding me!
And that's where we're leaving it for now.
Oh my god!
I can't believe I'm mad at
Makes you a
every.
bad
in my notes.
person.
I didn't make y'all do that.
Oh my god!
I am astonished to say that Colin is the only person I'm not mad at in this call right now.
So sorry.
Ladies, thank y'all for bringing this friendship back.
Yay! Okay, I'm not sorry any longer.
Oh boy,
Oh
this
my
is
God.
wow. All right.
Thank you all so much
I was
for
so happy with
watching
the 13.
Blades and Banners. I feel like the don't get drunk off that drink is a high DC.
Yeah,
Especially
you're
because she
absolutely
chugged
fair.
it. Like,
You're fair,
I
and we
do not
haven't
feel-
eaten. We
That's true. The stew just got here.
she drank it while we were waiting for the bread.
Listen, some of us learn lessons in real life as well as in game.
Amazing. Thank you all so much for watching Blades and Banners. We hope you have enjoyed the insanity of this. Please let us know what you think down in the comments. Down there in the description, you will also find links to our Discord, our merch store, and to all of the wonderful things done by these lovely people. New episodes of Blades and Banners drop on Mondays. And until next time, thanks for rolling with us.